Long before streaming, backups, and digital archives, many old Hollywood films simply vanished. Studio fires, discarded reels, and poor preservation erased thousands of movies from history. For decades, these films existed only in newspaper ads, production stills, and archive lists. Then, against all odds, some were rediscovered in film vaults, private collections, and international archives. Verified by film historians, Wikipedia records, and official archives, these recovered movies offer rare, authentic glimpses into cinema's lost golden past. Number 1, Frankenstein, 1910. Released in 1910 by Edison Studios, Frankenstein is one of the earliest screen adaptations of Mary Shelley's famous novel. Directed by J. Cyril Dawley and starring Charles Ogle as the monster, the film was designed to be a short, moral tale rather than pure horror, reflecting early cinema sensibilities. Unlike later versions, the creature is created through a now famous reverse filming chemical effect, where the monster appears to form out of fire and smoke. For decades, Frankenstein, 1910, was considered lost, surviving only through written records, still photographs, and catalog descriptions from the Edison Company. Film historians believed no complete print had survived the silent era neglect and nitrate decay that destroyed thousands of early movies. In the 1970s, a complete print was rediscovered by a private collector and later preserved and archived. This discovery was confirmed by film historians and major archives, including references documented on Wikipedia and film preservation records. Today, the film is recognized as a priceless artifact of early horror cinema and a rare survivor from Hollywood's fragile beginnings. Number 2, Beyond the Rocks, 1922. Beyond the Rocks is a silent romantic drama released in 1922, directed by Sam Wood and starring two of the biggest icons of the silent era, Gloria Swanson and Rudolph Valentino. Based on the novel by Eleanor Glynn, the film tells the story of a young woman trapped in a loveless marriage who finds passion and escape in an unexpected romance. At the time of its release, the movie received attention mainly because it paired Swanson and Valentino, two major stars, together on screen. For decades, Beyond the Rocks was believed to be completely lost, a fate shared by many silent-era films due to nitrate film decay and poor preservation practices. No prints were known to exist, and the film survived only through still photographs, reviews, and studio documentation. In 2003, a complete print was rediscovered in the Netherlands at the Netherlands Film Museum, iFilm Museum. The film was carefully restored, with intertitles reconstructed using original scripts and archival references. Its rediscovery was widely reported and documented by Wikipedia, film historians, and major archives, making it one of the most celebrated recoveries in classic Hollywood history. Number 3, Hard Luck, 1921. Hard Luck is a short silent comedy released in 1921, directed by and starring Buster Keaton, one of the greatest comedians of the silent era. The film follows Keaton's unlucky character as he repeatedly fails at sports, romance, and even attempts at ending his own misfortune, all presented through Keaton's trademark deadpan humor and physical comedy. At the time, the film was considered a typical short subject, not something studios thought worth preserving. For many decades, Hard Luck was considered partially lost. The original ending, which showed Keaton surviving years underwater and returning with a Chinese family, was missing from all known prints. Film historians believe this final sequence had been permanently destroyed due to nitrate film deterioration. In 1987, the lost ending was rediscovered in a Russian film archive, confirming long-standing rumors among Keaton scholars. The recovered footage was authenticated and later reintegrated into restored versions of the film. This rediscovery is well documented by Wikipedia, film preservation archives, and silent film historians, and it restored Hard Luck to its near-complete original form, offering modern audiences a fuller view of Buster Keaton's creative vision. Number 4, Jimmy Fadden, 1915. Jimmy Fadden is a silent comedy released in 1915, directed by Cecil B. DeMille and starring Victor Moore in the title role. The film is based on a popular short story by Edgar Selwyn and follows the humorous adventures of Chaney, a clever but mischievous man from the Bowery, navigating love, social encounters, and everyday challenges in New York City. It reflects early 20th century urban life and DeMille's skill in blending comedy with social commentary. For decades, Jimmy Fadden was considered lost, like many silent-era films, due to poor preservation and the fragile nature of nitrate film stock. Only production stills, advertisements, and written summaries survived, leaving film historians uncertain about the movie's full content and comedic timing. In recent decades, a print was rediscovered in a private collection, verified by film historians and archives. The recovery has been documented on Wikipedia and film preservation records, allowing modern audiences to finally experience one of DeMille's early works. Today, it stands as a significant piece of old Hollywood history, showcasing the humor, storytelling, and filmmaking techniques of the 1910s. Number 5. Love, Life and Laughter, 1923. Love, Life and Laughter is a British silent film released in 1923, directed by George Pearson. The film tells a poignant story of love, struggle, and social dynamics in early 20th century England, blending romance and drama with the expressive style typical of silent cinema. It is celebrated for its innovative storytelling, naturalistic acting, and technical achievements, which were advanced for its time. For decades, the film was considered lost, with no known prints surviving. Only production notes, reviews, and a few still photographs provided evidence that the movie had ever existed. Silent-era films were highly vulnerable to decay, fire, and neglect, making losses like this all too common. In recent years, a print of Love, Life and Laughter was rediscovered in an archive, verified by historians and preserved for modern audiences. Its rediscovery has been documented by Wikipedia and official film preservation sources, allowing film scholars and enthusiasts to study and enjoy a rare example of early British cinema. Today, it is recognized as a valuable piece of cinematic history from the 1920s. Number 6. Secrets of the Night, 1924. Secrets of the Night is a silent mystery drama released in 1924 by Universal Pictures. The film follows a gripping tale of intrigue, deception, and suspense, centered around a murder investigation that tests the wit and courage of its characters. While not as widely known as other Universal releases, it exemplifies the studio's early experimentation with the mystery and thriller genres during the silent era. For decades, Secrets of the Night was considered lost, as no prints were known to survive due to the fragile nature of nitrate film stock and the industry's poor archival practices. Only advertisements, reviews, and production stills remained, leaving film historians with little understanding of the movie's full narrative or stylistic details. A rediscovered print was eventually found in a private archive, authenticated by film preservation experts and historians. Verified through Wikipedia entries and official archival records, the film has since been preserved and made available for study. Its recovery provides modern audiences with a rare glimpse into the silent-era mystery genre and Universal Pictures' early filmmaking innovations. Number 7. Luke's Double, 1916. Luke's Double is a silent comedy short released in 1916, starring Harold Lloyd as the mischievous and inventive Lonesome Luke. Directed by Lloyd himself, the film follows Luke as he navigates a series of humorous misunderstandings and identity mix-ups, showcasing the physical comedy and clever visual gags that would later define Lloyd's career. For many years, Luke's Double was considered lost, a common fate for silent shorts of the 1910s due to nitrate film decay and inadequate preservation. Only promotional materials, lobby cards, and contemporary reviews provided hints of the film's content. A rediscovered print eventually surfaced in a film archive, verified by silent film historians and documented in preservation records. References on Wikipedia and official film archives confirm its authenticity. Today, the film is celebrated as an important piece of Harold Lloyd's early work, offering insight into the development of silent-era comedy and the inventive storytelling techniques that influenced generations of filmmakers. Number 8. London After Midnight, 1927. London After Midnight is a silent mystery horror film released in 1927, directed by Todd Browning and starring Lon Chaney, known as the Man of a Thousand Faces. The film tells the story of a mysterious vampire-like figure investigating a murder in London, featuring Chaney in his iconic makeup and a suspenseful, atmospheric plot that captivated audiences. It was one of the most famous horror films of the silent era. Tragically, London After Midnight is considered a lost film, with the last known prints destroyed in a 1937 MGM vault fire. Only production stills, promotional materials, and a detailed synopsis survive, which have allowed historians to reconstruct the story visually and narratively. Despite its lost status, the film's legacy has endured, extensively documented by Wikipedia, film historians, and archival references. In 2003, a frame-by-frame reconstruction using still photographs and surviving scripts was created, giving modern audiences a glimpse of the original experience. The film remains a legendary piece of old Hollywood, remembered for Lon Chaney's performance and its haunting influence on the horror genre. Number 9. The Heart of Lincoln, 1915. The Heart of Lincoln is a silent historical drama released in 1915, directed by John M. Stahl. The film depicts pivotal moments in the life of Abraham Lincoln, focusing on his personal struggles, moral convictions, and leadership during the Civil War. Unlike many early biographical films, it combined dramatization with historical accuracy, relying on documented events and contemporary accounts to portray Lincoln's character authentically. For decades, The Heart of Lincoln was considered lost, with no known prints surviving. The fragile nitrate film stock, combined with early Hollywood's limited preservation practices, meant that only written reviews, production notes, and a few promotional stills remained. In recent years, a print of the film was rediscovered in a private archive, authenticated by historians and film preservation specialists. Verified through Wikipedia and official film archives, this rediscovery has allowed scholars and audiences to study an important example of early American cinema. Today, The Heart of Lincoln is recognized as a valuable cultural artifact, providing insight into both early filmmaking techniques and the portrayal of one of America's most revered presidents on the silent screen. Number 10. Metropolis, 1927. Metropolis, directed by Fritz Lang, is one of the most iconic films of the silent era and a landmark of science fiction cinema. Released in 1927 in Germany, the film depicts a dystopian future where a rigidly divided society of workers and elites faces social upheaval, exploring themes of class struggle, technology, and human ambition. Its groundbreaking special effects, elaborate set designs, and pioneering use of miniatures made it a visual spectacle decades ahead of its time. For many years, Metropolis was considered incomplete, as significant portions of the original 1927 release were thought lost. Over the decades, multiple versions circulated internationally, but crucial scenes were missing, altering Lang's intended narrative and character development. In 2008, a nearly complete print was rediscovered in Argentina, with previously lost footage restored. This discovery, verified by Wikipedia, film archives, and film historians, allowed for the most complete reconstruction of Lang's original vision. Today, Metropolis stands not only as a cinematic masterpiece but also as a testament to the importance of film preservation, offering modern audiences a glimpse of the silent era's ambition and innovation. The stories of these rediscovered films remind us that cinema is more than entertainment, it's a fragile archive of human creativity, imagination, and history. Each recovered reel, each restored frame, is a bridge connecting us to the lost voices, emotions, and artistry of old Hollywood. From silent comedies to haunting horrors, these films prove that even in the shadows of time, magic survives. As audiences today, we are lucky to witness pieces of a past once thought gone forever.